One of our mutual friends introduced us, and I liked him right away, and before we knew it, we started working together as independent consultants. Actually, he was working for NNK at that time, but I was an independent consultant, and so we started working together.
So I first met him probably 15 years ago, maybe, and after that, we worked together. I worked with the firm as a consultant. And then about 5 years after that, I had the opportunity, fortunately, to come back and work for the firm as an employee and do the kinds of things that I did on my own with organizational development and training, but do it with our clients. And I was fortunate to have met him, and he saw the value in what I did. And so we talked, and he mentioned if I was ever interested in coming to work for the firm, to let him know. And fortunately, it worked out for me. So it's been a really good marriage for me too.
About within the last 10 years, where all the national firms closed their offices, NNK was the only was the largest independent local firm. And Alton was very active in building the company, and through the turmoil that happened in the next 10 years, Alton guided the NNK ship quite well and made it even stronger. So I think that has been a great success story for Alton.
Well, I started working part-time at age 15, and at age 18, I was actually running a small family business. And during that time, I realized the benefit of having, I guess, a formal education in business. And that made me decide to attend the Shidler College of Business.
To his credit, we have a mentoring program at our firm, and year after year, he's requested the most by the people participating to become their mentor.
Well, I think the Shidler College of Business gave me a very good foundation to grow and mature into a good professional. I give back to the school because I want to provide a similar type of venue for the younger people, especially the local kids, a quality institution that they can get a good education, and also have that opportunity to start networking for themselves in the future.
He hasn't said anything to anybody about this award. The only people that know, I think, are myself and possibly our firm administrator, but he's like that. He receives awards, he never talks about it, he never asks for the accolades, and I really admire that in him.
You never hear him talking about himself. He always changes the conversation and directs it to others by saying, well, what do you think, or what have you done?
He's leading 6 partners, all who have equal say in where the organization goes and how it works. And he does that very well. He knows when to step back, he knows when to push. He's excellent at pulling people together and getting them to work together, even though they may not agree necessarily on the idea.
If you go out to lunch with him, he's always waving at people, or people are always stopping at your table. He just has this charismatic quality about him that people just are attracted to him. So much so that some of his staff will tell you that Alton's next job is going to be a politician.
As most of us know, in a public accounting firm, timesheets are critical to the business because that's how we bill our clients and that's how we gain our revenue. So it's a very important part of our business, but I continuously get it wrong. So a couple of months ago, I think in total frustration, one day he came up to me and he said, I have help for you with your timesheets. And I said, wonderful, what is it? He said, I found a book to help you on how to complete timesheets and what to do. I thought, great, I'd never seen that before. So he takes me into my office, and there in the middle of all the reference books that I have is a book where you can see he's taken a piece of paper and taped it over the back of the binding, and it says Timesheets for Dummies.
Besides, being so close to his wife and his son, Alton is very close to his mother. He has a mother who's widowed, and every morning while he's driving to work, he calls her. And I know this because we live about the same time and we live close to each other, so I see his car, so once in a while I try to call him and I can't get through because he's talking to his mother.
Just this weekend I took my youngest granddaughter who went to see Brave, and I thought the king in that movie reminded me a lot of him, King Fergus. And he's this big, powerful energetic man who, again, loves to, he wants to conquer evil, he wants to overcome the world and make it a safe place. And his fashion statement, he doesn't have a red cape or a mask, but he had this huge bear sort of cape that he always wore. And Alton, his fashion statement is he's got the greatest collection of Tommy Bahama shirts I've ever seen. And that's just, that's awesome to me. That's his bear cape. And King Fergus was, very caring about his family, his community, and I see Alton in very much the same way. Perhaps not as old, but certainly with all the other characteristics of a good king.
Alton, thank you very much for this opportunity to speak on your behalf. This assignment was so much fun to me because I got to talk to a number of your friends and some of your co-workers. The interesting thing is that some of your friends who you play golf with told me that they couldn't think of anything funny about you, that you're so smart and so serious even on the golf course. Maybe it's because it's all the beer that you guys drink after the golfing that they forget how much fun they had with you, because your co-workers told me many humorous stories about you, and they think that you are a really good person, very fun person to be with. So congratulations for this great honor that you are being bestowed with, and thank you for being such a great citizen of Hawaii, and we hope that you will continue, we know that you will continue to work to make Hawaii a better place.
Hi, Alton. First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on your behalf this evening. And on behalf of the firm, congratulations on receiving this wonderful Shidler College of Business Hall of Honor Award. We certainly know it's well-deserving, and we're all very proud of you. And we also look forward to the future under your direction and vision. So congratulations again. And on a personal note, when you have a few minutes, could you please let me know what account to charge this filming to on my timesheet? Thank you very much.
I'm truly humbled and honored to receive this recognition, and I'd like to thank the Shidler College of Business for giving me this opportunity. There are just so many people that I want to thank. I want to start with my family, my wife Danette, who has been my best friend and biggest supporter for the last 25 years. My son Trent, who has given me a very different perspective on life. And of course my parents. My dad left us 10 years ago, but I'm sure he's up there smiling. And my mom, to both of them, thank you so much for the guidance, support, and everything you did for me to help me be a good person and a good professional. And I cannot forget my other family, the NNK team. For without them, I don't think this recognition would be possible. And it's really all about the firm, and I'd like to thank them very much.